If yoga sounds intimidating to you, maybe you should start with the basics. There are some simple poses that will leave you feeling refreshed and peaceful. Does that sound good?
Yeah, that sounds very good. Author Kimberly Wilson penned the book Tranquilista. It says it's simple to break out from behind a desk and add fun and flexibility to your day, no matter where you are. So no more excuses. Welcome, Kimberly. Good to have you.
Thank you.
Now the complete title of your book is Tranquilista, Mastering the Art of Enlightened Work and Mindful Play. Explain that.
What is that?
Yeah.
So the whole concept is that we're all entrepreneurs of our own lives, right? So the last 3 chapters are really focused on entrepreneurship. But even people who don't want to have their own business, we're still in charge of our own lives.
Yeah.
So the concept is, how can we have style? How can we have fun? It starts with spirituality, and then it all goes into our ultimate legacy that we're leaving on this world.
I like the idea that we're entrepreneurs of our own life. You always hear that being a mom is a job.
Oh yeah.
Well, doing your life, doing your thing every day is kind of a job too, so take charge of it.
Definitely. And it helps empower people, I think, to realize, like, I have ultimate control of what I'm going to do, who I'm going to be, and who I continue to become every single day.
No one can be your own better CEO than you.
Right,
than you,
exactly. I like that.
You talk about your book. I thought this was really interesting. Do one thing every 24 hours that scares you, like Eleanor Roosevelt did.
Yeah.
Does that just keep your mind sharp? And what qualifies as something that scares you?
Right. Well, the thing is just to get outside of your comfort zone on a regular basis, or color outside the lines, however you want to look at it. Because the concept of doing something that scares you is it's a little scary. But, just trying a new type of tea. I mean, it could be as simple as that. It doesn't have to be
Okay,
huge,
good.
right? You're like, I can do that one.
We're bungee jumping today.
Exactly. But it just keeps life fresh, right?
We're saying hello to people on the street. I mean, I think a lot of people are afraid of making that connection.
Oh, yeah.
Dining alone. Some
Dining
people don't.
alone.
I've always wanted.
You got that down.
I can eat no matter what. Doesn't scare me. Now, something else that really works for your lifestyle and your whole center is yoga. Can you share how long you've been practicing?
Yeah, so I started in 1996, and yoga is like, it's my stabilizer. It brings me back to kind of the grounded state. And, it's just great on so many levels. It helps to open up the body, flexibility. It helps to strengthen the body. It lengthens it, and it helps with sleeping, and it helps to lower cholesterol. I mean, there's so
help,
many
release
benefits.
The toxins in your muscles.
It does.
And
well,
stuff
twists
like
are really good for that. So we twist out the toxins.
Have you gotten to the place where when you're doing yoga, you can kind of meditate and clear your mind?
Yes, I try. That's the ultimate. But my mind's always swirling. And what's really interesting, I get amazing ideas in yoga practice. It's like some people get them while they're singing in the shower. I get them during my yoga practice. Because it's the time where I finally just like ground and settle in.
Now, you have told us that anyone can do yoga anywhere.
Anywhere.
We could even do it on this couch,
We
couldn't
can, and we're going to.
Okay, show us
do you have
something.
for
Okay,
us,
so we're
Kimberly?
sitting here watching Sacramento and Company.
Yes,
An
which is
excellent-
so entertaining.
Oh, thank you very much, Kimberly. Okay.
Okay, so sit up nice and tall, and let's lower the right ear to the right shoulder. It's very simple, so you can do this at the desk, right? You can do this on the airplane.
Can I do this during interviews on the air?
You could, you might look a little funny.
Okay.
And then chin to chest.
Okay.
And then left ear, left shoulder. Right, so you're just making a U.
Okay.
And then close your eyes.
That actually feels
And then just
good.
enjoy, a few, it's so simple, right? And just back and forth a few times.
Oh, I like that.
And then head back to the center, lift up. And draw the shoulders to the ears, hug them snug, which is how most people walk around, right?
Or work at their
And work at the
computers.
computer or carry their children, and then drop the shoulders down.
Oh, I like that.
And again, inhale up and
it's
exhale
about
down.
breathing too,
It's
right?
about breathing. It's all about the breath. Inhale up and exhale down. So another one, eagle arms, and this helps for carpal tunnel.
Oh.
So right arm under the left. All right, so this one's a little tricky.
Right
Lots
arm,
of, right under the left. Hands up, palms together. Let's see
Hands
how
up,
that
palms
works.
together.
There you go, you
Like
did
this?
it. Yes, well, it's very close.
What does this do, Kimberly?
So you want to cross the, and then lift up.
Oh, then lift
And now
up,
lift your elbows.
What's this called?
Eagle arms. And then trace little circles.
Okay.
Do you feel that in the upper back and in the shoulders?
So this is releasing kind of tension that you might build
It
up.
is.
Okay.
Now,
Yes.
I get
and then
the
other direction.
Okay.
reason why you talk about comfortable
And
clothes
release.
in your because I'm about to rip my sleeves out.
Right, yeah, that might not work, especially if you had on a suit jacket. So, it might be a little more subtle.
Okay.
So those are just little things to help open up, because this area gets so snug throughout the day. Do we have time for more?
Yeah,
Yes, we
let's
do.
do another.
Okay, so let's do another. This one's great for hips. Get really snug too from being seated a lot.
Okay.
You mentioned
Yeah,
flying.
I fly a lot.
So take your right ankle to your left
Okay.
knee.
Oh, I
good.
love these kind of stretches.
Yeah, this one feels
Okay.
good. Okay, and if that's too much, cross your knees or cross your ankles.
I
Because
can- I
some
can do
people,
it.
this is just too much.
I'm doing
And
it.
then you
You're
lean
rocking
over.
it?
Yeah, it's there.
Okay,
it's
and
not going
then,
anywhere.
do you feel it in the right hip a
Yeah.
little bit?
Oh,
All right.
yeah.
Now, if you want to feel more,
Okay.
elbows to knees.
Oh,
This is
that
called
feels
seated pigeon. Isn't this yummy?
This feels great.
Isn't that great? If you want to take it further, hands down to the floor. And again, you can totally do this on the airplane, right?
Now, are these things that you've learned from someone else, or have you developed any of your own moves or poses?
Well, you know, I've learned these from other people, and then I have developed
This is
these
as far
on
as I
my
can
own.
go.
Come on up, we'll do the other side so you're
That
balanced.
feels really good.
But I do this at an assisted living center.
Oh, you
so
do?
I
Oh,
teach chair
wow.
yoga
Okay.
to seniors, and so I've
that's
had to kind of
awesome.
come up with a fun routine that we can all do, even if we're
Oh, this feels amazing.
not
I could
as
do
mobile.
this on the plane.
Isn't
People
that
just think I was
nice?
sleeping.
Feels great.
Totally. It's very
Okay.
discreet.
And
it
you-
feels
you-
great.
I like that.
You recommend kind of building little things toward the yoga, maybe a nice bath, maybe
Oh
have
my
some time in
gosh,
bed.
yes.
And what's my favorite in the book?
Bed day.
Bed day. Carve out one day, you say every month or so, where you spend the whole day in bed.
And you said what?
I want one once a week.
Hey, if you can you leave us with one more pose before
Yes,
we go?
one
Okay.
more pose.
Okay.
So this one's really great. So you may just have to turn to the side a little
Okay.
bit, but bring your arms behind your back
Uh-huh.
because you may have a chair back
Yeah.
behind you.
Okay.
Lift your arms up.
Uh-huh.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
And then just sway back and forth.
Back and forth like that. Okay.
I
Yeah.
want to know if the boyfriend over there can do these.
Probably.
You do yoga? Every
Yeah.
once in a while. Do you look like me? Ooh.
It's done in love. Where can we get the book?
Oh, Amazon.com,
Okay.
tranquilista.com,
Thank you.
Borders.
Thank you so
Bye.
much. Okay.
Thank you. How do you feel? You feel good? Eagle?
Fantastic. I'm going to do the drop one.
You're like, I like that one.
Not the head on.